Hey guys, this is Pabbly Connect Workshop. In this video, you will learn how to integrate You Can Book Me to Google Sheets. You Can Book Me is an awesome scheduling software and Google Sheets is an online spreadsheet program. So what we are trying to do is anytime a new booking is created in You Can Book Me, the data will be immediately inserted into Google Sheets. However, You Can Book Me and Google Sheets are two different companies, hence there is no data flow between them. In cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. In this video, we will use Pabbly Connect to integrate You Can Book Me to Google Sheets. It is actually an easy two-step process. Let me show you how it's done. So first of all, you have to visit the website called as Pabbly Connect. This is the website. Here click on Sign In. When you click on Sign In, you will be brought to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have an account in Pabbly Connect. You can build your own account in just 2 minutes. Now bring your attention to this part called as Connect. Here click on Access Now. Here, click on this button called as Create Workflow. When you click on this button, a window appears in front of you. Here you have to enter a workflow name. I'm going to give it as You Can Book Me to Google Sheets. You Can Book Me to Google Sheets. Then click on Save. When you click on Save, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. Here in the Choose app, change it from Webhook to You Can Book Me. In the choose method, let's keep it as new booking. So what we are trying to do is whenever there is a new booking created in You Can Book Me, the system will trigger. Essentially, we are trying to connect You Can Book Me to Pabbly Connect. So let's go to You Can Book Me. And these are the bookings I have. As you can see, I am more interested in a booking called as, let's say, Puppet Show. I'm interested in this booking. So this is my booking. Here, bring your attention to this part called as Notifications. Click this. So as you can see, you have a ton of options here. These are a bunch of triggers. Triggers are essentially a bunch of if statement. For example, if a new booking is made, what should be done? If it is rescheduled, what should be done? Since we are only interested in new bookings, let's click this. So as you can see, You Can Book Me has already given a set of actions, like it is going to send an email to you or to the booker. But we actually want to insert data into Google Sheets. That is why we are going to click on this plus button. Okay, so as you can see, it is giving me more options like sending an email or the SMS, but we are interested in appending data into Google Sheets. That is why we are going to click on Webhooks. Okay, so this is the part where we have to create a webhook. So it is showing a webhook name booking created API code. Let's keep it that way. When will the webhook be triggered? Let's keep it as 0 minutes. Now coming to the most important part, the URL. To get the URL, just go to Pabbly Connect and copy this. This is the webhook URL you want and paste it here. Now in the HTTP method, change it from get to post. Now in the payload, as you can see, the default JSON codes of You Can Book Me has only 2 data fields called as first name and email. Rest are not really that important. Only the important fields are first name and the last name. But we want more details of the customer like the last name, the start date of booking and the end date of booking. That is why I am planning to add some extra codes. Okay, so as you can see, I have added the codes and these are the codes, extra codes that I've added: last name, the start date and the end date. So adding a code is actually pretty easy. First of all, you have to enter double quotes, enter a text called as last name or a phone number, then separate it with a colon, then again enter double quotes separated by a pair of curly brackets and then the code of the blank. Okay, then click on Save Changes. Okay, so the booking profile has been saved. So basically what we have done is we have successfully connected this booking profile to Pabbly Connect. Now let's see whether Pabbly Connect can capture any data from this booking profile. To do that, let's go to Pabbly Connect and click on this button called as Capture Webhook Response. Click this. Okay, so it is showing that it is waiting for a webhook response. So let's create a response in You Can Book Me. So let's go to this live booking page. And the customer is going to fill in, let's say, at 9 AM on 13th. And he's going to enter the name. This is, I'm going to autofill the name. Okay, so these are the dummy details of a customer. The first name is Aaron, the last name is Manuel. The email is aaronmanuel1991. The start time is October 13th at 9 AM and the end time is October 13th at 10 AM. So I'm not a robot and let's confirm booking. So a dummy customer has confirmed the booking. His name is Aaron. So let's see whether Pabbly Connect has captured the data of this dummy customer called as Aaron. So yes, the data has been captured. The first name is Aaron, the last name is Manuel, the email and the start date and the end date. So we have successfully connected You Can Book Me to Pabbly Connect, and Pabbly Connect has captured our data from a booking profile of Puppet Show. So we have to sync this data to Google Sheets. To do that, just click on this plus button. When you click on this plus button, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the action window. Here in the Choose app, change it from API to Google Sheets. In the Choose method, we have to change it from the default append values to add new row. Okay, so now the obvious question is why we have kept the Choose method as add new row. To explain you that, let me show you my Google Sheet. So this is my Google Sheet, new Puppet Show booking, and these are the rows: name, last name, email, start date time, and end date time. So the reason I kept the method as add row is because the data will be automatically inserted into adjacent rows one by one. For example, in the first column called as name, the data will be inserted here, and then the data will be inserted in this row, and then it will be inserted in this row, and so on. Okay, so let's go to Pabbly Connect, and here click on Connect. In Select Your Credentials, we have to keep it as New Credentials. In Authorize Application, just click on Connect. Okay, so these are the Google accounts I have, and I am only interested in this account. That's because the new Puppet Show booking Google Sheet is present in this account. So click this. Okay, so it is asking me to confirm my choice. Just click on Allow. Okay, it is showing that the authorization is successful. Just click on OK. Now, scrolling down, you will find the option called as Spreadsheet. The reason it is showing API Sheet is because I have a spreadsheet called as API Sheet in my Google account, but we want the spreadsheet called as New Puppet Show Bookings. So let's change it to New Puppet Show Bookings. In the sheet, it is showing as Sheet 1. The reason it is showing Sheet 1 is because I have only one sheet called as Sheet 1. Okay, so basically it has already mapped the Google Sheets. Now coming to the name, we basically have to map the data that we got from You Can Book Me. So the name of the person is, let's see, is Aaron. The first name is Aaron. The last name, let's again map it, is Manuel. Let's say the email, okay, email is Aaron. Again, we are just mapping the data that we received from You Can Book Me through Pabbly Connect. The start date time, again we are going to map the start date time. Okay, this is the start date. The end date time, okay, so let's see. Yes, we have the end date time. Okay, so we have mapped all the information. Let's click on Save and Send Test Request. So the API response is showing that it has given the data to Google Sheet. So let's see whether we have a person called as Aaron in our Google Sheet. So this is our Google Sheet. Yes, the data has been fetched. The name is Aaron, the last name is Manuel, the email is aaronmanuel 1991. The start date is this and the end date is this. The presence of this data shows that we have successfully connected You Can Book Me to Google Sheets with help of Pabbly Connect. This means anytime a new booking is created in You Can Book Me, the data will be automatically inserted in Google Sheets. But for your satisfaction, let's check it one more time if the integration is working fine or not. To do that, let's go to Pabbly Connect and let's save this. Okay, minimize this, save this, okay, and minimize this. So basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. You have integrated You Can Book Me to Pabbly Connect, and then you have integrated Pabbly Connect to Google Sheets. So now there's a perfect flow of data between You Can Book Me to Google Sheets. So let's go to You Can Book Me. Let's go to another live booking. Okay, so I'm going to make a booking 12 p.m. Okay, the first name this time, let's say, is Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is going to book the booking for Puppet Show, this Puppet Show, Tom Cruise 123@gmail.com. The start time is this, the end time is this. I'm not a robot. Confirm booking. So the person called as Tom Cruise has set a booking on October 14th. So let's see whether Google Sheet has inserted the data of this person called as Tom Cruise. So yes, we have the data. The name is Tom, the last name is Cruise, email is Tom Cruise 123. It is the start date time is on 14th 12 p.m. and the end date time is 1 p.m. So our integration is working absolutely fine. So from now onwards, whenever a new booking is created in your You Can Book Me account, the data will be reflected in Google Sheets. Also, you should know, not just You Can Book Me on Google Sheets, you can integrate a ton of applications using Pabbly Connect. Thanks.